right, now that we have our cake mixes down, I'm gonna come in with our ginger ale for our delicious and easy little fall time treat. I decided to do a ginger ale with our almond cake, our pumpkin bread, our German chocolate cake, our carrot cake, our spice cake, and of course we had to throw a butter golden in there. And I'm just going in with 96 fluid ounces of our ginger ale. You could also do a Sprite here, but I thought a ginger ale with all of these fun fall cakes would be the perfect addition for this delicious and easy little baked treat. Now that we have our soda in there, I'm just gonna take our whisk and we are just going to ever so gently whisk all of our cakes and our soda. I did grease our large chafing dish, and if you could smell this right now, the carrot cake, that spice cake, and of course that pumpkin bread box, oh my gosh, it smells so perfect for fall. This is one of the favorite things that I make for potluck and for Thanksgiving and of course for Halloween. Ooh. So we're gonna go ahead and get this nice and well combined before we move on to our next step. Okay, now that we have all of our yummy fall little box items all mixed together with our ginger ale, we always want to support our bottom very gently and slowly. Oh, good thing I work out. Oh, perfect. Okay.
It's supposed to spell in your corner.
350 for 50 minutes. Okay, while our cake is cooling, I'm bringing in a large mixing bowl. In our large mixing bowl, I have a 18 ounce of our thawed Cool Whip, 16 ounce of our thawed Cool Whip. I'm going right into our large mixing bowl while our cake is cooling. It is smelling so tasty too. If you could smell this through the phone, oh my goodness. All right, now that we have our Cool Whip down, I'm gonna be coming in with our coconut pecan rich and creamy frosting. This really screamed to me in the grocery store. So we're going right in our Cool Whip with that frosting. I think this is gonna be such a great addition to our yummy fall potluck cake. Oh my gosh. This totally reminds me of the icing for a German chocolate cake. If you've had a German chocolate cake, you know that it kind of has that like texture to it, nuttiness, super delicious and very sweet. So make sure we get all of our frosting out. And then what I'm gonna do with this Cool Whip, and what you should do with all Cool Whips, is just make sure that you're folding instead of mixing, because you don't want to lose all that fluff that Cool Whip offers. Obviously, you can make your own whip topping, you can make your own frosting, you can even make your own cake batter. But we're just gonna go ahead and slowly fold that over until we get the consistency that we are looking for our delicious fall cake. All right, now that we have everything well combined, we are just gonna move that off to the side. All right. Our cake is nice and cooled. Like I said, it smells so delicious. I did let it cool for about 20 minutes. Remember, we have our carrot cake, our spice cake, our butter cake, that almond cake, which I've never seen before, but sounded so delicious. And then of course we have our Cool Whip and frosting mixture. And it's important to make sure that you are doing your frosting in your Cool Whip when your cake is cooled, because you don't want to melt any of that. So the longer you wait to frost, always the better. And doing that big container of Cool Whip and count them, two of those frostings is gonna be the perfect amount for our delicious fall treat. So I'm just going in and making sure that we get, I always like to pop all this right down the center and then spread from there. Obviously, whatever method works for you, but that method works for me. And I'm just making sure that we get everything out of the bowl, because everyone likes to roast me for not getting out of the bowl. And sometimes I like to eat a little bit out of the bowl. All right. Oh, look at the texture of that frosting. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be tasty. And I'm just doing the frosting and the Cool Whip. Obviously, you could top this with some toasted pecans, some caramel, some, hazelnuts even, I think would be fun, or some pumpkin pie spice or apple pie spice. But I think that looks great if you ask me. Like I said, the importance is to really make sure that you spread this when the cake is cool. Perfect. Even some Halloween sprinkles maybe. Moment of truth. I have my spatula, and we all know I'm very selfish. So we're going right in the center. The perfect cake for the perfect season. Oh, my goodness, I'm so excited. Oh, look at how moist that is. Remember, this was a soda cake, so she is super moist. And we had that pumpkin bread. And of course, we used our ginger ale. Oh my goodness, with the frosting too, you cannot tell me that doesn't look absolutely delicious. All right, moment of truth. We have our spice, our carrot, our almond. Oh, I mean, the perfect bite too, if you ask me. The German chocolate cake, which is probably gonna be my favorite. Honey likes it too. This is the perfect cake for fall. You have to give this easy dessert a try.